Wish Upon sucks. But why? I mean, after all, it is directed by a veteran of the industry, John R. Leonetti, the man behind Mortal Kombat, Annihilation, and The Butterfly Effect, too. So what? In a second. Those films are terrible. Oh no. The film starts out in a nice, idyllic neighborhood. There's a mom, there's a daughter, and look, she even has a dog, which was the alternate title to Blake Snyder's Save the Cat, if you didn't know. If you didn't get that joke, maybe you should have wasted time in film school like I did. Maybe the screenwriter should have too. Also, Sherilyn Fenn is there, because Twin Peaks The Return hasn't started filming yet.
Fuck. Drive you nuts.
Then the mom kills herself because the actress read the script and wants out. And oh my god, it was all a dream, and we're introduced to our protagonist, Claire Shannon. Currently, we are 4 minutes in, and the director's already forgotten this is a horror movie. We're then introduced to the cool kids. How do we know they're cool? Well, one, because their music is diegetic. Yes. And two, because they're assholes. How do we know they're assholes? Get off the road, winner! And if it wasn't already clear enough that Claire was some kind of social pariah, we see her father dumpster diving at her school.
We're not at your school. We're across the street from your school.
Oh, my B. We see her father dumpster diving across the street from her school. More teenage high school music plays.
What do you guys think?
And then we meet Claire's only friends, Sydney and Shannon. Sydney plays
Pokemon Go
because that game represents the technological and social zeitgeist of her generation.
Hey, don't mock what you don't understand, dude, okay? If I kill Lurching Louisa and hack that Perry, I level up to mutant killer. And if I get Malformed Molly, I'm a monster mutant master, man.
And Shannon is played by Barb from Stranger Things. I guess this movie is her upside down. Then comes Ryan, the Vietnamese guy from Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, playing a Chinese guy in this movie, but in real life is a Korean guy. Excuse me, could I have a Coke?
Is Pepsi okay?
Sure. What's the difference? Also, this school has a Chinese language class, which, if you ask me, is pure
废话.
Claire gets bullied some more, and then she fights back by instigating the worst scene in all of cinema.
Yeah, what's funny is that you're smegma. But like, ultimate smegma.
What does that even mean?
Oh, well, oh, thank you. Yeah, it's great. Smegma, it's a noun. A malodorous, opaque, white or yellow substance produced by the sebaceous glands of male and female genitalia. It's found beneath the foreskinning glands of the penis in males and in the folds of skin surrounding the clitoris.
I'm sorry, guys. That was a bit of an overreaction. Hey, are you okay? Dude, did you see? Then school ends. Claire comes back home and Father the Grouch surprises her with a box he found in the trash. You know, because...
他目前正在学校学习普通话。
I mean, TBH, I'm just kind of glad he didn't give her a straw hat or a finger trap or something, seeing as how he seems to have the brain of a child.
Man, you got the green stuff.
Called salad.
Claire figures out some of the writing on the box says 7 wishes, which if she banged, she would seize the name of the massage parlor down the street that gives out happy endings. What could her dad be doing there? Then, speaking of happy endings, Claire's smegma comes back to bite her in the ass, as her classmates take to social media to put her on full blast, leading to our first wish.
I wish that Darcy Chapman would just, I don't know, but just like go rot.
Now I know what you're gonna say, that you've seen this all before and that the wish box is just some kind of monkey's paws, and well, believe you me, it is not that, alright? This is the Hasbro 7 Wishes Chinese Music Wish Box. I guarantee you, with each wish, there will be 0 to no repercussions at all. I mean, her dog does die and get eaten by rats, but that's what's called a coincidence, don't at me, okay? Moving on. Claire asks her teacher what the inscription on the box says, but he says it's written in ancient Chinese, and he's only like 50 at most, so no help there. Fortunately, Kimmy Schmidt was listening, and he says his cousin is ancient and or Chinese, but because we're not at that point in the story yet, this guy walks in to say this.
He'll take a tit pic, and so will I.
Sad girl, hot guy montage. And then we have our second wish.
I wish that Paul Middlebrook would fall madly in love with me.
That's right. Claire's dog dies. Instead of wishing for the dog to not be dead, she wishes for some asshole to fall in love with her. But hey, maybe this Paul guy is someone we just haven't seen before. Maybe she and him have a rich, exotic backstory that would motivate this decision.
Come on. You must like someone.
Paul. I think he said hi to me once.
Well, that's something.
In the 5th grade.
No.
Yeah, no, I'm I'm fucking wrong, bro. She doesn't even know the guy. And that's Paul. You know, he's in the movie some more, but Paul sucks. So let's not talk about Paul. Claire's uncle dies. Oh my god, he's dead. Oh my god, he's not. Oh my god, he's dead again. For real. Then Claire has a fight with her dad about his hoarding.
Ow! Damn it, Dad!
Which is probably a response to his wife committing suicide and him being unable to find an outlet for his grief.
Dad, seriously, you can't get rid of anything. What would Mom say, huh? Dad. 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 Dad, are you listening?
But who cares? Because it's time to selfishly profit out the demise of a dead relative. Wish number 3.
I wish that Uncle August would leave me everything.
Then this horror movie turns into The Bling Ring. Sherilyn Fenn dies. Then we have a sweet moment between father and daughter.
I found him when I was packing up our stuff.
I forgot how good she was.
Where do you think you get it from?
Some of these are so happy.
So was she. Until she wasn't.
And if that wasn't emotional enough for you, did you know SAD is 1 letter away from Sax? And for some reason, which describes the whole movie actually, Claire decides now is the time to ask Unbreakable about his cousin, who's luckily...
Slut for wontons.
So far we've had more montages than actual scares, but hey, at least we still have real, honest-to-God, teenage dialogue.
But maybe in the multiverse, it never happened.
Or it did happen, and you farted, blamed it on me, and I got called Nick Farts.
Wait, you dig on multiverses?
This is where I put a joke where maybe in some other multiverse, this movie is good. But I don't have a joke for it now. Maybe there's a multiverse in which I cared enough to make one. Let's not this. Then we cut to this Oriental. Can I say Oriental? I know I can say Oriental, but can I say Oriental? Then we cut to this East Asian apartment and we learn about the box.
In 1910, bubonic plague swept through mainland China. Lu Mei and her family were...
I don't know. None of us are here for exposition. Here's the Wikipedia summary. Moving on. Either way, even though the box has already killed 2 people and her dog, Claire decides anything is worth wish number 4.
I wish that my dad would just stop being so embarrassing.
The box, being ancient and Chinese, knows that that means to hook Oscar the dad up with other adult contemporary jazz musicians in an impromptu, in-house jam sesh. Maybe the box found these guys in the trash. And the script, too. Then the loose pot sticker woman dies. One scene after she's introduced, because they're running out of people to kill for wish fodder. Ryan finds her, learns about the blood price associated with each wish, tells Claire, turns on Claire, who then turns on her friends to hang out with Echo Smith's 2013 hit single. Unfortunately, only is under wish influence, so no one else likes her, which leads to wish number 5.
I wish that I was the most popular girl in school. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
That's right, Claire wishes she was popular, which you think would be a given at this point, seeing as how she inherited a fortune from her rich uncle and her dad plays saxophone? Saxophone? But hey, kids have shorter attention spans nowadays, so I guess that makes sense. At least they're not on their phones. Their saxophones? I get another copyright strike. When Claire has a weird dream about her mother in the wish box, Ryan does research to royalty-free music, and Claire finds out Twin Peaks Season 3 has started production.
Plaster of Paris bullshit.
Also, her friends hate her, because she doesn't hang out with them anymore. Even though she did wish she was popular, right? So, like, shouldn't everyone love her? Oh well, maybe it's because her friends are real people, with real feelings, being written by a real screenwriter.
Why is everyone so into you lately? You're not that special. Truth, 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 truth.
2 death fake-outs happen.
It's about to start.
Which I assume are not box-related, because the box has yet to fail in its attempts to murder. So to make it fail now would be bad writing, and there's been none of that at all. Then Sydney dies. Just like Pokemon Go. More like Pokemon Go home. Ha! More like Pokemon Go kill yourself. Ryan tells Claire about the box and how everyone who's ever owned it has met a tragic end. Also, after 7 wishes, the box will eat her soul.
That's its final price.
Claire is trying to save her soul for marriage, so they try to break it. But unfortunately, the box is unbreakable. Barb steals the box, which causes another montage.
And I don't want it anymore.
Instead of wishing to be in a better piece of horror media, she wishes for a 7-course dinner of eating shit all the way down the stairs.
And I can't get up.
Now with the box back in Claire's possession, it's time for wish 6.
I wish my mother never committed suicide.
Oh hey, the mom's back in the movie, because the actress realized she needed to say more lines if she wants to keep her SAG hard. But oh, what's that? She has 2 kids now? I guess she couldn't find a babysitter either. Oh, I'm sorry, I guess maybe the box just knew the parents would bone at least 2 more times. Maybe it also digs on multiverses.
Yeah, I mean...
Also, the dad dies. And then Claire's sad that she traded her mom's life for her dad's, which is weird, because that's like trading Eradicate for Butterfree, but I guess she needed Ice Beam to beat Lance or something. And anyway, that leads to our last and final wish.
My final wish is I want to go back to the morning my dad found you.
That happens. Claire increases her social link with her dad, steals the box out from under him, then goes to school. She finds Ryan, freaks him out with her fluency in multiverse theory and TeamSpeak.
I just wanted to say, I'm sorry for the whole McFarnes thing.
Wait, what? Really?
But you know what? Maybe in the multiverse that didn't happen.
Hold on. You dig on multiverses?
Yeah.
And asks him to get rid of the box. You heard the movie. Even though Claire knows the box is dangerous and unpredictable and from the East, she decides to hand it off to one of the few people she cares about. But don't worry, because the universe, or should I say multiverse, works in mysterious ways. That's right. The sheep bully hits Claire with her car in a scene that looks like it should be played for laughs, but is not. The spooky music box plays, and then we're introduced to a mid-credits scene to introduce us to the Wish Upon cinematic universe. But that's not before the credit song plays.
I know writers who use subtext, and they're all cowards.
And that's Wish Upon by John R. Leonetti, who'd go on to direct another terrible film called The Silence, while Joey King would go on to star in a horrible movie called Slender Man. But don't worry, we'll get to those eventually. But if there are any other movies you want me to talk about, slap them into those comments down there. In the meantime, follow me on my various social medias to talk to me about the multiverse. Or go to Patreon and give me money. Goodbye.